Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpogaming and another First Descendant video.
Another one.
That's right, we're back at it again, and today I'm going to show you how you could unlock Enzo. Today, in this video, I'm going to show you all the different methods to get all the parts right here, right now. Let's go! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with today's video. I know I'm having an amazing time playing some First Descendant. If you're trying to unlock Enzo, this is going to be the perfect guide for you. I'll show you all the mistakes and all the good moves I made to unlock Enzo. And there is a little bit of grindage, but there is an easy way to get it done as well. Let's start off with his Enzo enhanced cells. Now, there's a few things you can do. Intercept battle on normal, another intercept battle, or you can go into hard mode, which we're not going to do. Let's start off with this first intercept battle in the quarantine zone. Now, if you come over here to the fortress area, you will need to complete a nice little mission. And if you do this, you're going to get amorphous pattern number 50, and you only have a 15% chance for Enzo cells to drop. Now, if you come over here for amorphous pattern number 28, we'll take you to the Ang Desert where there is a little bit of farming we're going to have to do, but there's only a 28% chance to get this done. So farm it, and hopefully you'll get this to drop. It's a low drop chance, but they do drop, right? And then after that, you will have to do a void mission in order to get this amorphous pattern to drop. But there is a 38% chance for the cells to drop, which is actually pretty good and wouldn't be a bad way to farm for his cells. And last but not least, we do have another one right over here in the Ang Desert. So yeah, you can get after amorphous pattern 28 by farming this. I think it's a good idea, but let me show you the intercept battle for this one. Linju in Kingston, right? Now over here is a regular mission, and we're going to get an amorphous pattern 100% chance drop trade. Sounds pretty cool, right? So I decided to come over here and do that, and it's only a 6% chance though, which sucks, but I got a stabilizer. So I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and try it out and see if I get it. And it turned out I did. Now this isn't the best way to go about getting it. I showed you the other methods, which will be a whole lot better to just farm that mission and get it to drop with a 38% chance. 6% chance with an enhancement, stabilizer, 10%, and then you have to go defeat the Grave Walker. Yeah, this is being super lucky, and I just got super lucky to get the enhanced cells. So I would do it the other way and go about farming the other amorphous patterns, right? And then getting that high 38% chance. That's going to be the best way to get it. Although I did shape it over here and I got it to drop. Like I said, this isn't the best way to get it. I just decided to do it since I got the stabilizer and got lucky. And then I went after it and then got it the normal way. So I got two of these parts. Trust me, I know what I'm doing when I'm talking about this. All right, next up we have the enhanced catalyst. Plenty of ways to get this done. I'm gonna show you how I got it and the best ways that you can go about getting it. All right, first off, amorphous pattern anonymity and Hagios hard mode. Probably not gonna happen. Once you're gonna have to get the hard mode, and then you're gonna have to beat the hard boss. Not saying it's not impossible, just as far as efficiency and time is concerned, we're gonna go ahead and pass that up. All right, next up, we're gonna head over to the sterile lands. Now, the sterile lands will have a nice mining mission, and you have a 38% chance to get this to drop. You just have to have a little bit of RNGesus with you doing these missions. All right, now, next up, we're gonna head over to White Knight Gulch and the Biolab mission. You also have a 20% chance for Blair cells to drop, which is cool, but you also have this amorphous pattern that you can get after. So we're going to head over to the Echo Swamp now, and we're going to have a small chance to get this to drop over here. And this is how I got mine. So plenty of ways to get it done, and this method is a little bit grindy, right? You only have a small chance to get the amorphous pattern to drop, and then you have to do a void mission. But it's like this in hard mode as well. So you're kind of preparing yourself for the grind that is ahead, which is going to be hard mode. And a lot of these hard modes missions to get these amorphous patterns will have us doing in the just this. Now, if you do this, there's a 38% chance, which is still pretty good, right? So you have a very high chance to get this drop, but then you're gonna have to go do a void mission which is a little bit grindy to get the different parts. And then you have an opportunity to get this to drop. All right, like I said, trial and error all in this video. I'm showing you how I got it and the best way to get it. Now about the farming part, couple of different methods for you to reset the timer, because if you come over here and do this, there is a 5-minute countdown timer before you can do it. One, you can do what I'm doing right here on the screen, heading out of the zone and heading back in. You see, whenever you get a loading screen, it's going to reset that timer. Right now you can return to Albion, but then you have to come back over here, and once you do that, you don't know what the timer is as far as this right here. As you can see me doing right here, I come back over here, cool, I check the map, nobody's over here, I can do it. Now if you return to Albion and then come back, then you will have to see if there is indeed no timer, you can do it, or if there is a timer, you're going to have to wait. And if you're going to have to wait, you're going to have to return back to Albion, do it all over again. You see, it can be a little bit tedious. I found this to be the better method. There is one more method that you can use, and that is if you have already unlocked hard mode. Now, if you already unlock hard mode, you can just sit right here in this spot, and then just switch the map to hard, fast travel to the fast travel spot, and then you will see if indeed there is a countdown timer, or you can go ahead and do the mission. So the latter two would probably be the best method. All right, flipping the hard mode and then back to normal, or just coming over here and going outside the zone and then coming back inside the zone. You see, I'm showing you exactly my farming method right here, so you can see how efficient this is. Now, the thing is, it just takes time. It is by far the easiest way to get this part. The high percentage chance, definitely the way to go. It's just grinding, my dude. You know, it's just gonna take some time. Right? So for me to get this part, I would say it took me maybe like an hour and a half. It wasn't too bad. It just was a little grindy. Put on some music, you know what I mean? Come over here to get your farm on, and hopefully you get this to drop. I would say 1 in every 5, something like that, you'll get this amorphous pattern to drop. Me, I like stacking them up. This is how I farm. I just don't get the amorphous pattern and just go, well, every now and then I do, depending on if I'm almost burnt out or not. But normally I like stacking up my amorphous patterns, then just get after it. One after another one, after another, banger after banger after banger. So we need to head over to the Echo Swamp in order to bust this one out. And there is a boss that we're going to have to take out, a little pain, right? But after you finish taking him out, then you'll have the opportunity to use this amorphous pattern. So yeah, it's a little bit grindy, my dude, but this is how you can get it done. Plenty of ways to get it done. All of them are going to take time. You might get a little bit lucky, but 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to have to grind it out. And here comes what I'm looking for. 38% chance, right? No, I got the ultimate Leopard code. Now I wanted to include this in the video to let you know that Orange Jesus was with me just not for that. So I ended up going back over to the mining after I did all of those amorphous patterns. I didn't get anything out of that. I head back over here to try to get amorphous pattern 42. Okay. Now with amorphous pattern 42, you kind of have to get lucky for it to drop. I got mine on the very first run. I would say do 2 runs. If you don't get it in 2 runs, just come out, do it all over again. That's my strategy. All right. Now after that, I said, okay, it was a lot of grinding, dude. I did a lot of grinding, didn't get anything out of that with even a 38% chance, but I did the ultimate Leopard code, so I wasn't really mad at it. You know, came over here to the Stunning Beauty, which, you know, I should have did from the very first part, but you know, hey, it makes for a good video, and now you know as far as how much grinding I did. Over here, boom, final masterpiece. I was like, dog, come on, man. RNG's be with me. And all of a sudden, boom, just like that, 38% chance, and voila, finally, Enzo Spiral Catalyst is ours. Yeah, that happened, my dude. A lot of grinding, probably best to go off first with the defense mission. All right, you know, there is a Biolabs mission that you can do. And you also have a chance to get player enhanced sales. 20% chance just to get that to drop. But you do have Enzo Spiral Catalyst over here for a 38% chance, which is nice. So there's plenty of ways to get after it, my dude. Like I said, trust me, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to doing this. I've done it plenty of ways to get these to drop. All right, I'm a farmer, my dude. I know what I'm talking about. The percentage chance, how long is it going to take you to get it? Amorphous pattern 37, 38% chance. So this is probably the best way to go about doing it. The problem is you're going to have to farm Pyromaniac. A lot of people probably not going to want to have to do this, and it takes time. But if you have your build right, just take a Viessa, hit him with your ice abilities, and you'll be able to take him out super fast. All right, so this is the best way to do it. You just need to have your Descendant ready to take him out. If you can farm him, this is the best way to do it to get the Spiral Catalyst. All right, moving on. We're gonna go ahead over to the stabilizers. We got an intercept battle, another intercept battle, Echo Swamp, and then of course we have a normal mode over here. So 1 hard mode, 3 normal modes. Let's get after it. First off, let's head over here to this fortress mission. Now over here you will have a chance of 100% for Amorphous pattern 51, but there is a very low chance of a 6% chance to get it. So we're going to come over here to the Echo Swamp, and over here, well, it's hard mode, so one, you're going to have to make it, and then it's only a 10% chance for Amorphous pattern 81 on top of the small chance for it to get the drop. So this will leave us with one mode. Hagios back over here farming for this small chance to get it to drop. Make sure you get this transporter unlocked. Just come back over here, see if you can get it to drop. If not, head out the zone, come back in to the small little transporter, and then head back over here and farming. And we do have to do a void mission as well, so yeah, we're going to need the parts to start that void mission, but it is a 38% chance to get this to drop. So you know, that is really high. You're just going to have to farm it from the forward base over here to here. If you don't get it, back over here. Hopefully the timer won't be 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It can be different, right? Now I want to show this to you in real time, so to speak. Yeah, it doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes, you know, you're gonna have to just keep continuing to do this. This was my method that I use, and it worked out really good. All right, so using this method, it took me, I would say, about an hour to get it done. So like I said, I go through trial and error trying to do each one of these unless it's something crazy, a low percent chance, and figure out the best way to get each one of these parts. And then I'll come back and put a video together for you guys and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So when it comes to these videos, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've been playing Warframe forever. I've been playing looter shooters forever. I'm a grinder. I know what I'm talking about. All right, it's just going to take some time. This is by far the better way to get it. It takes time. Now you will have to come over here and do a void mission, right? And still, you're going to have to grind for the parts in order to start the void mission. Hopefully you have some, but 9 times out of 10, you probably will have to grind the parts. Now, if you come over here, there are going to be 3 little mini bosses here. 3 that you're going to have to take out. And then if you take them all out, then you'll have the opportunity to get this to drop. Like I said, it's not a bad form. Alright, so you just need to get after it. Put on some music, have some fun, about an hour and a half, and you can get this done. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about, my dude. And voila, here is Enzo Stabilizer. Finally has been acquired. Last but not least, we need to get after the code blueprint, which we have a couple of ways to get after it. Dead Bride, Hangman, which is hard mode, and then we have a normal mode as well. So what's the best way to get after it? Well, let's start off with the Dead Bride, Amorphous pattern, number 25. Now this one can be located over here at the Echo Swamp. There's a nice little defense mission, kind of gotta get lucky, and there's a 38% chance. Not bad at all. This is probably a good way to get after it, my dude. All right, next up, we have another intercept battle for Amorphous pattern, number 53, which is not bad, 38% chance, but you gotta do the Hangman. Probably not a good way to get after it unless you can farm them. All right, now we do have a hard mode, and you can come over here with a very low chance. I'm talking about the low chance to get this to drop, really low. All right, and it's on hard mode. And if you do get the Amorphous pattern 93 to drop, it's only a 10% chance. Yeah, So that's a no-go, my dude. So there's only a few methods, in my opinion, to do this the most efficient way and the fastest way, and the way we're kind of not going to get burnt out. And that's over at the hatchery of Vogus Strategic Outpost in the White Knight Coach. Then after you get it, you're going to have to come over here and do another void mission. So you can come over here, unlock this transponder, which is probably going to be the best way. And yeah, or you can come over here to the mountaintops and travel through the zone, and then come over here and farm the hatchery. And then after you get the amorphous pattern to drop, you're going to have to get the different parts, inorganic shards, to start the void mission. And then after you complete the void mission, you'll have an opportunity to get the code to drop. Alright, so this is the way I got it done for amorphous pattern number 35. Like I said, it's probably easier to get after the stunning beauty one, but you know, it's totally up to you. Do you want to do defense missions, or do you want to come over here and grind it out and also grind void? To me, it was a mood thing. I really didn't want to do it, but tell you the truth, you should probably just go ahead and do the defense mission. Try to get lucky within 1 or 2 runs, right, and get it to drop. So boom, there it is. That's how I got the code. Now, here's the thing. Each one of these parts will have different materials you'll have to get after. So just click on where you can find those out. They're not hard to do. And then it's a whopping 8 hours for each part and 200,000 credits for each. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 600,000 credits and a lot of grinding. Now, finally, the parts are ours. Now we can finally craft the dude. So it is one hell of a grind to get this done, my dude. Now finally we can craft Enzo. Now 400,000 and 16 hours on top of that. So yeah, 400,000 plus 6, that's 1 million to craft Enzo, my dude. And voila, just like that, finally Enzo is our, after a whole hell of a lot of grinding. And I learned a lot along the way. Hopefully you have too. Enzo is finally ours, and that's how you're going to unlock him right now in the First Descendant. But for right now, that's pretty much going for the video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. As always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing, and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpo Game. Upload a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.